But as far as Meek Mills, Puff Daddy, whoever, none of these, all you fake hard, hold on. Okay. All you fake hard.
As most people can already tell by now that Kanye West is a controversy magnet, but even his own fans and critics were gaping at his most recent revelation. Spilling the beans about the dark side of the music industry, he revealed his life might be in danger. But the shocking part about the big reveal was who the rapper claims is after his life. According to him, Jayz and Diddy, two of the biggest names in the music industry, have actively been plotting to end his life, and West is more than terrified. But the question I keep asking myself here is why exactly would they want his demise? And what is the deal between these power players? It'll be a bumpy ride, so hold your horses.
Kids.
Kanye, my boy. Kanye, my boy.
Now, this is where he need the OG talk.
Kanye West revealed his Season 9 collection of Yeezy apparel during Paris Fashion Week, showcasing his artistic talent for fashion. Disappointed with the outcome of his partnership deals with Gap and Adidas, he took charge of his brand to unleash his full creative potential. However, the show's highlight was not only his fashion line, but also his controversial appearance in a hoodie that bore the message "White Lives Matter." This caused a commotion, drawing attention from the audience and media alike. In addition to the attention his Paris Fashion Week appearance generated, Kanye West's controversial opinions caused a stir and received significant media coverage. Despite the criticism he faced for wearing a White Lives Matter t-shirt, he continued to express his controversial views, leading many to distance themselves from him. Kanye even called out P. Diddy, exposing his abandonment during a time of need. Diddy has since expressed his frustration with Kanye's behavior and is threatening to make an example out of him. Apart from that, West is also saying that Diddy might have fought Drake at his Yeezy Season 1 fashion show, and it was so bad that Jayz had to jump in to break it up.
You had Puff Daddy. At that time, Puff Daddy had beef with Drake. Drake still came to the show, and Jay-Z had to break up the fight backstage. The designers, you had
Despite the negative impact on his career, Kanye West persists in speaking to anyone who offers him a microphone. He recently featured on episode No. 332 of the Lex Fridman podcast, where he expressed his opinions on topics such as the media, anti-Semitism, and the U.S. election. During a seemingly unfiltered monologue, he casually mentioned an incident backstage at his Yeezy Season 1 fashion show in February 2015 involving Diddy and Drake. This fashion show was so popular that Justin Bieber had to sit in the second row. Kanye says, at that time, Puff Daddy had beef with Drake. Drake still came to the show and Jay-Z had to break up the fight backstage. The purported incident happened only 3 months after reports emerged of Diddy punching Drake in a scuffle outside a Miami nightclub. The altercation was said to have arisen from Drake using the beat for 0 to 100 the catch-up, which Diddy insisted was his creation. Notwithstanding the controversy, Diddy refuted claims of laying a hand on Drake during an interview conducted several months following the alleged club incident. "I did not put hands on Drake and I do not want any problems with Drake," Diddy told The Breakfast Club. "That's all I have to say. He's putting in his work. I didn't do anything to Drake. Drake is my friend." Despite these statements from Diddy, fans seem to largely believe in Kanye's claim, and it seems that won't be changing anytime soon. One of the fans tweeted, "We stand with Kanye." A couple of other fans who also seem to be worried about Ye's life hinted that he shouldn't spill Diddy's secrets, saying he's starting to tell other rappers business. He might not be around breathing for much longer, especially Diddy's little secrets. I'm just saying, Kanye West didn't stop there. He made his opinion even clearer in that podcast, and since then, he has faced significant backlash. He expressed several controversial views that resonated with people so strongly that the interview was removed from YouTube. Throughout the 3-hour-long interview, he touched on topics such as comparing Lil Baby and Kodak Black, Jewish media outlets, and how some individuals wanted him gone. The interview had a chaotic vibe, and it was evident that Ye was furious. He called out the fake rappers who glorify violence and urged them to think independently before signing with a record label owned by Jewish people.
I want y'all to run up on me.
No.
I want y'all to come kill me.
No.
I want you to smack me.
No.
I want you to do all you rap about. No. Or otherwise, shut up.
That was also the point. He said black people's voices were once controlled by Jewish people.
Like, Jewish people have owned the black voice, whether it's through us wearing a Ralph Lauren shirt or it's all of us being signed to a record.
While there were too many of Kanye West's ideas and comments to list, the basic concept of what he was saying is pretty straightforward. He has had enough of his people being controlled, and he wants freedom. As a result, many people have rallied behind him. During that time, news headlines were filled with stories about Kanye West. He was labeled an anti-Semite by the media, and influential people were severing all ties with him, causing some to speculate that his career and personal life were crumbling. Conversely, others held a different opinion. Is Kanye West the voice of truth? Can he be a transformative leader? Despite the media's criticisms and influential people distancing themselves from him, many believe so. It's a contentious issue.
I don't got no celebrity friends because when I was on TV, on Instagram saying, I don't know where my child is, and the Kardashians kidnapped my daughter in public, and I didn't have the address of my child.
While on his St. Pablo tour in Seattle, Kanye West addressed the crowd and criticized Jay-Z for failing to reach out after Kim Kardashian was robbed at gunpoint in Paris, as reported by NME. Don't call me after the robbery and say how you feelin'. You want to know how I'm feelin'? Come by the house. Bring the kids by the house. Like we're brothers? Let's sit down. He added, I can't take this shit, bro. Our kids have never even played together. During the rapper's Sacramento show, he went after Jay-Z again. Call me, bruh. You still ain't calling me. Jay-Z, call me. Bruh, I know you got killers. Please don't send them to my head. Just call me. Talk to me like a man. Shortly after his performance, West was hospitalized for exhaustion and forced to cancel the rest of his tour. On the other hand, a source had told Page 6 that Jay-Z was only able to handle West in little doses. Jay can't stand him. They said he looks at him as this crazy, eccentric mother. Jay-Z then put out his 444 album. His lines on the track Kill Jay-Z included, but you got hurt because you did cool by Ye. You gave him 20 million without blinking. He gave you 20 minutes on stage. F was he thinking? Effing wrong with everybody, is what you saying. But if everybody's crazy, you're the one that's insane. Initially, West was a significant figure in Tidal and served as one of its co-owners when Jay-Z took over. However, reports in July indicated that he had left the streaming service due to being owed over $3 million. This marked the start of the meteoric rise and colossal falling out of two of the world's most iconic pop stars, Jay-Z and Kanye West. During an extensive interview lasting almost 2 hours with Charlamagne Tha God, West disclosed that his relationship with Jay-Z became strained when the Carters failed to attend his wedding. He stated, I was hurt about them not coming to the wedding. I understand they were going through some things, but if it's family, you're not going to miss a wedding. It is also worth mentioning that during the interview, West had actually never spoken directly to Jay-Z about his absence. I don't think I ever asked him that question directly. What really hurt me, you can't bring my kid or my wife into it. Jay-Z later said in a radio interview, we've gotten past bigger issues, but you brought my family into it. Now it's a problem with me. The 99 Problems rapper added, it's a problem because me and him would have been talked about it, been resolved our issues. And he knows he crossed the line. He knows, and I know he knows. Pause. We've never let this much space go between one of our disagreements, and we've had many. That's part of who we are. From the onset, fans have been taking Kanye's side in all of this because they believe that Jay-Z's intentions have never been pure. One of them tweeted, Jay-Z dissed Kanye when he said survey says you are not even close. Kanye was just on Family Feud. Another expresses concerns by saying the Jay-Z-Kanye feud goes deep. Jay-Z left many fans perplexed when he made an appearance on David Letterman's Netflix series My Next Guest Needs No Introduction and insisted, that's my brother. He continued, we're beyond friends. Like literally, my little brother is Kanye. And like your little brother, things happen sometimes. Well, no one is sure whether or not Jay-Z has been crooked from the beginning. Could be yet another trap for West to walk right into, but only time will truly tell what happens next. Because from the recent headlines, Kanye and Jay were seen kicking it together at Sean Diddy Combs' birthday party like nothing ever happened. That's it for today, folks. Until next time, goodbye.